All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Mr. Squirrel. We are playing a little bit more of Honkai Star Rail, and Phainon just came out. I figured I would do I wanted to test him in some endgame content. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is I want to give an overview of my Phainon. Where is he? Right here. Okay, so I'm going to go through light cones. I have him E0, S0. I am running the a free-to-play light cone on the Fall of Aeons with him. So increase attack by 16%, and then when he breaks, he gives 24% damage bonus. And so when the wearer attacks, increase their attack by 16%, stack up 4 times. I really like this light cone on him because he does have a low base attack. So you want to stack as much attack as possible. Now, the other thing you're going to notice is my crit rate is 73.9%. I wish I could get that to 83. I'm going to go through, and his crit damage is 178.4. So the first thing I am running a 4-piece of the Captain Navigator, the whatchamacallit, Wave Shredder Captain set. So increases crit by 16%, and then he gets 2 stacks of help, increasing his attack by 48%. So when the wearer becomes a target of another ally, it gains 1 stack of help. If there's 2 stacks, when the wearer uses their ultimate, consumes all help, so he gets an automatic 48%. This is wonderful. Now, the one that people are going to probably be wondering, why am I picking this set, is I'm actually using the Rudolin Arena set on him. Now, there's a very specific reason why I am doing this. It's because I need the crit rate. Because my chest piece is actually a crit damage piece. I got it up to 8.4% crit. And I was like, you know what? I can't really give this piece up. And so I try to build as much crit across. I'm going to see if I can get a little. This piece makes me happy and saddle at the same time. It's got a lot of speed on it, but its crit is real low. I might try to see if I can get it a little bit better of a piece. But the other thing I want to highlight is the speed tuning that I had to do for this team. So I'm going to run through. Sorry, let's go through this. So if you look, let's just kind of run through speed. So he has 140 speed. So Phainon will go so my team, I'll show you in a second, goes first. Then Sunday, who's at 138, goes second. Then I have Ho, who's at 137, going third. And then finally, I have Bronya at 136, who goes last. So in this build, it goes Phainon, Sunday, Phainon, Ho, Bronya, and then Phainon again. And he is ready to go by that point, and he is ready to go into his first ult. So we're going to do today. Oh, and then just I have him, so it's E0. So I do not have any of his Eidolons. This is the build I'm going with. So this is his stats right now. And again, the one thing I want to emphasize with him is his build is pretty, like, I know there are other relic sets you can use with this. I had this one already, the physical damage crit rate. I was like, I think this is good. I don't really want to give this one up. I have a lot of crit since I've already farmed these up. I was like, I'm just going to stick with this because they're really good. And so, you know, I have a lot of crit already embedded. Now, the other thing I do want to highlight is that Sunday, I actually need to raise this up, but right now, where is it? It is in his traces. Actually, I don't need to raise this up. Well, I do. I need to actually boost this up twice so I can get the 20%, because that'll actually boost him up to 93.5%. But as he currently stands, he's getting a 17.5% crit rate increase from Sunday. So he's actually, my Phainon is actually at 90% crit. This is he's got 4888. I will boost these up a little bit more. What we're going to run today is I want to do 2 separate tests on him. I want to actually see how he's going to do in the current MLC, and then I want to see how he does in pure fiction. Now, Pridewind has him rated at T0 in MLC, T1 pure fiction, and then T0.5 in Apocalyptic Shadow. So we're going to start off with, let's go here to the MOC. Now let's try this out. Okay. We're gonna do this real quick. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Oh well. That's life. Can I actually restart that? That's fine. Okay. Again. And then we go back here. Okay, we get that attack bonus. And we do this. And now we go into Phainon's ult. All right. So now we're going to do his skill. Okay, perfect. I'm going to let them attack. I'm going to do that enhanced skill or the enhanced so that way I can get the them to attack because they're already going to attack me. And get some of those points back. Whoop. And there we go. Let's see here. I don't want to roll this. So they're already going to attack again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the enhanced skill one more time. Because I got that one guy that has like no HP. So I want to see if he can hit me real quick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Get that bounce. Okay. And then we're going to do the basic into the bounce again. Because I get 2 points there. There we go. And okay. Perfect. So he's got, I can just hit him. Perfect. Okay, great. There we go. Okay. Bounce time. Okay, bounce. Let's do this. All right, bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, and there goes this. It looks so cool. That is such a cool looking ability. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's not good. I screwed up my 24. How are they? It's the one thing that's kind of a pain in the butt is his. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We'll trigger that in a moment. Okay, then we go here and trigger this. We trigger this. Yeah. Please. Okay. And then I'm gonna trigger this. Okay, there we go. It's the turn meter thing that's kind of wonky right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll do this. All right, I think this is it. Okay. It's this turn meter thing that's wonky, dude. Maybe. Street. Skill points are a little wonky, not gonna lie. I actually want to see if I can restart. Let's restart this real fast. So I'm a little wonked out by this. It's because the turn meter is very, very, very weird. So again, we want to, that way I can get more energy, do this again. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. And back to boosting you again. All right, so now we're gonna do is we go here. Okay. This will auto trigger in a second. Not auto trigger, I'm gonna trigger it. But here we go. Okay. Let's see. With lots of enemies, I always like to kind of use this. So if I mathematically here would we'll do this. Okay, bounce. Yeah, I want to do this so that I can get another. Wasn't enough. Okay. All right. Remember, skill points last time were kind of a problem. Okay. Do this. We're gonna go here. I want that damage bonus. So how much he gets? He only gets it for the number of enemies, eh? That's why it's not as effective when you're by yourself on this. So now we're gonna go. Okay. We'll do another attack here. I'm just gonna go for attack. Okay. Hello? Hey. Okay. If I do 2 basics here, I'll get the bounce back. Okay. All right. And then we go basic, bounce. I get that. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's how he's interacting with the turns that's kind of throwing me off here. Okay, so we're gonna do this because that way I can re-trigger him in a second. Okay. See, it says turn meter. Man, I'm wondering, is his light cone? Because it speeds him up. But why do I feel like I'm not doing enough damage here? Okay. Gotcha. I feel like I'm not doing enough in the time that I have with him. I'm trying to figure out what's going, like, I'll trigger that in a minute. Okay, great. Okay. I'll let him hit me. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna buff up that attack now. We're gonna do this. Okay, he should be ready to go here. All right. Let's see. What is, like, I just feel like I'm not doing enough damage. I have 100, like, right now he's sitting over, like, interesting. Unlock. Got it. Okay. This is taking a while. I thought he was gonna be faster than this. Like, legitimately, I thought he was gonna be faster. And my build's decent. I just legit thought he was gonna be a lot faster than this. Yeah. Oh, look at this again. Yeah, I just barely made it. Yeah, I showed my build. It's not a bad build. Like, I'm gonna come back to this. Like, am I wrong? I just feel like he didn't do a lot. Like, is his light cone gonna make that much of a difference? Because he was sitting at plus, what, 16 times 4, 40, 64% extra attack there. I don't know. I don't know, guys. That just threw me off a little bit. I'm a little taken back. I thought he was going to be... I mean, it might just be because I don't have everything raised up because I was doing his... if I look, right, like we go to his traces, this wasn't doing enough damage. So blast, right, like it's only doing 210. I mean, that's 50% damage difference. I mean, I really... I mean, he's got so much crit damage. Sitting at constant width because of Sunday, he's sitting at a 90% crit rate. Like, so, I don't know. I need to do some more testing. That's my first suppression. We did MOC where he's supposed to be tier 0. It didn't feel very tier 0 there. Just barely. He has a weird interaction with turrets. And that's making me think, that's not what I'm looking for. Do you need, I'm going to show why, this, because it's giving that increase the warrior's base speed by 12. I don't know. I don't want to say you need it, but I mean, he's slow. And mine is 140 speed, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. I don't know, guys. All right. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I was actually a little taken back. He looks so cool, but I'm a little disappointed with his damage. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I need to figure that out. I don't know. First impressions, though. I'm not impressed. I hate to say it like that. Maybe I'm not feeling it, but I'm not impressed. I'm also not the biggest fan of hyper carries. So, all right. Well, that's it for this one. Maybe if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And remember, failing is just your first attempt at learning.